What's up, everybody? My name's Josh, but most people call me Sarge. I am a bartender here in Chicago, Illinois, and I'm super excited to get started with this YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, I spent about 7 years in the hospitality industry, doing everything from bussing tables to eventually being a multi-unit GM. I did step away for a little while, did some banking and finance, and then I jumped right back in. I'm now head bartender for a restaurant here in Chicago. That is when the coronavirus is not going on and causing me to stay home. So I wanted to start this YouTube channel really with kind of one story in mind. I'll tell you this just so you kind of get some frame of mind. So there was a Friday night. I was closed up early, got off about 8 o'clock, met up with some friends. We hit a couple bars. We finally ended up at what I consider to be one of the really good cocktail bars in Chicago. Took us about 15 minutes for one of us to get up to the bar and set a drink. Once we made the drink order, they told us to come back in 10 minutes and it would be ready. So at this point, we have waited 25 minutes to get a drink. Now, the drink was great. I enjoyed it. Sucked it down really quick because it was so good. But then we left. We left because we just spent 25 minutes to get one drink on what is the most important night for most bars and restaurants in the city and just about anywhere. And I saw a problem with this. And the problem was craft cocktails are awesome, but if they cannot keep up with the demand in a reasonable amount of time, is it really worth it? So I kind of came up with this idea of great cocktails should have 4 ingredients or less, or roughly. I will bend those rules as we go through this, but the idea is that we keep it as simple as possible. And make it as quick as possible, and from an at-home, outside of a bar standpoint, make it as accessible as possible. Meaning, yeah, it is great to make fresh squeezed lime juice, but you can buy lime juice in a bottle, and no, it will not be as good, but depending on what you're making with it, it'll probably suffice. And maybe fresh-made puree is better, but some of the store-bought ones, they're good for the other 90% of people that don't know or care the difference. So that's kind of the thought process behind this, was for bartenders and for patrons to really understand how to make really good, delicious cocktails that are not rum and coke, that are not just pouring margarita mix into tequila. We can get some better cocktails than that, but not being so hung up on the details that we take 25 minutes to make a drink, or that we need 13 ingredients to make a drink at home. It's just not necessary. With 3, 4, maybe 5 ingredients, we can make fantastic cocktails. So that's what the YouTube channel is going to be about. We'll post videos as making drinks, hopefully get the chance to interview some people here in Chicago as far as good bartenders, good bars, bar managers, things like that. We are going to talk about some books to read and all of these things. So really excited. This is just the kickoff. This is going to be a lot more to come, but stay tuned. Really excited. Subscribe, and they're going to keep coming at you real quick.